Welcome to Lounge Academy live rehearsal and requests. My name's Howard. I will be your practicing pianist for the next 17 minutes, 18 minutes. And I'll show you the cameras. We've got this camera, and then Mr. Sanchez. Welcome, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sanchez. Here's the corner cam. You can choose whatever cam you want because you're Mr. Sanchez. So you can be the camera director. We are broadcasting this evening, which is April 15th, 2021. Fabulous year. And we are broadcasting from downtown Buffalo, New York, in the heart of the Lounge District. And what else? We're going to be taking a deep dive into the shallow end of the Great American Songbook. What's a Touareg? Tip of the day, don't buy a Touareg. Is that a brand of a car? I can't keep up with it. I can't keep up with the names of the cars nowadays. They don't make any sense. They try to come up with these names that no matter how you mispronounce them in any country, it won't sound like some sophomore, bathroom joke. A Touareg? Really? Is that the name of a Volkswagen? I could never buy that because I could never even pronounce it. It doesn't even sound German. I mean, even if you yelled that name at the top of your lungs, it wouldn't sound German. And that's the exit test for German, how it sounds when you're yelling. From 2004. Well, me, I'm into my old cars. Something from 2004 is like futuristic. The car I drive tonight is a 2004. I consider it a late model car. My Crown Vic. All-wheel drive SUV. So you know what that means, AWD SUV. It's an all-wheel drive sports utility vehicle. That's not the way Mr. Sanchez felt about the car when he bought it, though. The honeymoon is over. The first day he drove that car, he said, "This is the end of a beautiful friendship. It ended a moment ago. This is the end of a beautiful friendship. Oh, I know, for your eyes told me so. We were always like sister and brother till tonight when we looked at each other. That was the end of a beautiful friendship. Oh, and just the beginning of love. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was just And now it sounds like it's running its course, but it's running great. Oh, was running great. Put gas in it, back to where it started. It has something to do with putting gas in it, huh? Maybe it's your gas cap. Try driving it with the gas cap off. You'll get a code, but that's okay. It doesn't affect anything. I'm just thinking maybe there's a vent problem or something. And it winds up starving for gas. Just for the hell of it, try it. Next time it doesn't run, leave the gas cap off as an experiment. It's just a wild idea, but I tend to be amazing at fixing stuff, even if I don't understand it. Doing the songs of the great era of the early and mid 20th century. Songs that were spawned by the great shows, oftentimes, whether in Hollywood as a movie or in New York on Broadway as a live show. They each made their contribution to the vast inventory of songs we have here at Lounge Academy. Ooh, yeah, yeah. That's a great song. Let's find it. I'm now looking up the song. Of course, they're never, they're never in the book. Even though you think they are, they're not when you need them. A lot of people use computers to do this. I still like to use paper. I think computers kind of ruin the atmosphere for these old songs. So does stopping to look up things in the book, but that's how it goes. Crying out loud, I know I've got it. Ooh, yeah. And it's a great song, a great pick. Here it is, page 268 in your songbooks, ladies and gentlemen. It's Coast to Moonlight on the Ganges. You ever have moonlight on your Ganges? That's why they wrote songs about it. They have a pretty intricate introduction. My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue standing by. No one's guitars. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make the most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing but you. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need anything but you. What a song. Oh, that's from Jumbo. No wonder it's a great song. Great songs are from the show Jumbo, which is about an elephant. It's very sad at times. Oh, thank you, Mr. Sanchez. Very generous with that bravo. Wonder what else is in this book. Moonlighting the Ganges. Keeps turning to that. It's too cold out for moonlight on the Ganges. Tonight, you'd freeze. Moonlight on the Ganges. And all stars in view. When I whisper love's sweet melody, all our dreams and our schemes came true. Moonlight Serenade. Let's see if we got that one. Moonlight in Vermont. Would that satisfy you? That one's at hand. Yeah, I don't see Moonlight Serenade. Oh wait, that's Beethoven. How's that? I'm doing great, Mr. Durham. You know, I had a great day. You know what I did? I played over at the Statler earlier today. The Statler, for the first time, they opened for the first time the Great Historic downtown landmark, which is now undergoing a over $100 million restoration. Very quickly too. They just keep, those big like bucket planes that they fly over forest fires and they drop all kind of water on the forest fire from the sky. They got those things nonstop, and they're dropping money on the Statler, and they're just rebuilding the whole thing. It's unbelievable. So it opened for the first time due to the pandemic, as far as the lobby and the lobby bar, and I played, and it was so great to be back. Ooh, when Sunny gets blue. Ooh, yeah. I'm playing there tomorrow night too. Friday night is my normal night there now, as it was. So I'll be doing my first Friday night back tomorrow night for happy hour. But I played tonight on Thursday because it was the first night they were open. I like to be part of this history. In a stream, falling leaves of sycamore, moonlight in Vermont. I see finger waves, sky trails on mountainside, snow white in Vermont, telephone cables sing down the highway, travel each bend in the road, people who meet, romantic settings, so hypnotized by my lovely evening summer breeze, warbling of the meadowlarks, moonlight in Vermont, you and I and moonlight in Vermont. Another moonlight song. It must have been moon glow, just up in the blue. It must have been moon glow that led me straight to you. I can still hear you saying, dear, hold me fast. And I start to pray, ooh, Lord, don't let this pass. We seem to float through the air, oh yeah. applies, doesn't it? I get no kicks from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all, at all, at all. Tell me, why should it be true? I get a kick out of you. Some get a kick from cocaine. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, I would bore me terrifically too. I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me you obviously don't adore me. I get no kicks in a plane, flying so high with some dude in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. I get a kick. Ooh, I get a kick. Ooh, I get a kick out of you. Cole Porter. That's right. Thank you for reminding all the future viewers to click that like button. That goes for the present viewers too. Click that like button. Don't touch the subscription button because you're already on there. Finally going to an open jam tomorrow. Wow. Well, that'll be exciting. That's great. Remember that when you go to an open jam and you're sharing the room and the microphone, sometimes some of the instruments, sometimes some of the girlfriends, that the spirit of a jam session, remember, Mr. Sanchez, it's a competition. Underneath that thin veneer of sharing and mutual respect and mutual bolstering up to each other, underneath that thin veneer is the jungle of competition. And you are to dominate the evening and hog the equipment, hog the microphone, hog the time, hog the attention of the women. And you'll do just fine if you remember those basic principles of a jam. Right, Mr. Durham? You're there to win. You're there to look good and make them look bad. These are the rules of musicianship that can carry a person to many years of enjoyment and relationships and experiences and just the wonderful things that sharing music brings to musicians and those around them. Placed her on a pedestal apart and planned the little hideaway that we would share someday. When I met her, I unfolded all my dreams and told her how she'd fit into my scheme. have realized there'd be another man. I should have overlooked that point completely until the big affair began. Before I knew where I was at, I found myself up on the shelf, and that was that. I tried to reach the moon, but when I got there, all that I could get was the air. My feet are back upon the ground. I've lost the one girl, ooh, I found. There's more words. I guess I'll have to change my plans. I realized there'd be another man. I did buy those blue pajamas before the big affair began. My boiling point is much too low for me to try to be a fly loveless row. I think I'll crawl right back and into my shell, dwelling in my personal hell. I have to change my plan around. I've lost the one girl who I found. Well, I gotta get home to the wife and cat, ladies and gentlemen. How long has this been going on? Oh, how great. Oh, I'm glad I did. I'm glad of that. It is amazing how self-centered people can be at a jam session and they don't realize that it's all about me. How dare they? Another thing, a good tip, Mr. Sanchez, for your jam session tomorrow, is during those unfortunate periods where somebody else is up at the mic performing, do not surrender the opportunity to grab the attention of the audience, even though somebody else is performing. There's many ways you can go about doing that. Perhaps we could discuss some of those after your jam. Okay, well, there's a lot of show business chatter going on. I was just reading it. A lot of banter. I love the show business banter goes at these little get-togethers here at LoungeACADEMY. And thank you, Mr. Sanchez. Thank you, Mr. Durham, for sharing yourselves with us this evening and with the future watchers. And thank you, future watchers, people that will be watching this as a rerun. These get better with time. They mature like a fine wine. He's going to be playing the bass in the jam. Well, try to record a little of that for us, to throw it up on Facebook or YouTube, so we can watch. We want to see how you assert yourself and take command of the room. Remember, that's what it's about. It's a competition. It's war. I'll do that. I'll do that, Mr. Durham. Thank you. And thank you, everybody. We'll see you. I don't know, I might be exhausted from show business tomorrow night, but we'll see what happens. See you soon.